Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Verbling. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Verbling. Are you there? Hello, everyone. Welcome to Verbling. It's nice to have you with me.
I wanted to be the first one.
Thank you. I really appreciate your support. Please click on the green button. Verbling is where you can connect and practice your English with a native speaker instantly. Just like that. All you need to do is click on the green button. And it doesn't matter what your level of English is, because my name is Geoff Watson. I am from Vancouver, Canada, and I am here to help you with every word, with all of your questions, your pronunciation, etc. Today, we are going to be practicing two things. Number one, we are going to be taking a look at and practicing the use of the passive voice in English, which is something that, in my opinion, is very important. And another thing that we are going to be practicing is making positive statements in English, making negative statements in English as questions. Now, if I can get everyone to mute their microphone. So if you can click on the microphone icon on your screen, that will make our virtual class quiet. So Jian, hello, are you there? You seem to be picking up some noise from you, so if you could mute your phone, that would be great.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. And it's nice to see everyone. So what I would like to do is to start with the screen share. And again, I'm still hearing some background noise. So if everyone please could mute their microphone, that makes our classroom as quiet as possible. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you find this lesson helpful. I hope that you find this lesson useful. So I'm going to start with the screen share, and I need to open up my Word document first. And so let me please show you what we want to talk about. So from the active voice to the passive voice, we are going to practice this. Now, let's have a round of questions. I have 3 questions for you, and I'll put these in the Verbling chat box. So, has your employer ever promoted you? Or have you ever been promoted at work? Now, the first sentence, the first question, is in an active voice. Your employer is promoting you. But in the second sentence, have you ever been promoted? The action is happening to you. And this is the passive voice. The thing, the action, the occurrence is happening to you passively. So let me see if I can join you, and great, that's looking good. Now I'm going to go on to the second question. You can choose one of the 3 questions. This question is a little scary, but it has happened, I think, to many people. Has a thief ever broken into your house? Now this is the active voice. And then I have 2 options here for the passive voice. Has your house ever been broken into by a thief? And then in English, in this situation, it's obvious that thieves break into the house. And so we can eliminate that and say, has your house ever been broken into? Okay, well, that's our opening question number 2. Everyone will have a chance to answer one of these questions. And here's our third question. Has anyone you know ever won an award? And I'm just going to take a look at the class. We're picking up some background noise. Is that coming from me? Just if I can ask everyone please to mute their microphone. Yes. So, Xian, you need to mute your microphone, please. And then you can see how that eliminated all of that background noise. Thank you. And so the third question is, and sorry, I need, yes, but we need to speak to her. Xian, please keep your microphone muted, please. Thank you so much. Xian, hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm hearing you.
Yes, and could you please keep your microphone muted or turned off for us, please?
Okay, so
Thank you. It eliminates noise from the classroom. Thank you. And so the third question, has anyone you know ever won an award? Now, won, to win, is an active verb. And then the other question, has anyone you know been given an award? So that means the award was given to them. That is another example of the passive voice. So what I'm going to do, please bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to copy and paste these questions into the Verbling chat box. So here we go. Did that work? Good. And so let's see if I'll turn off my screen share so that I can join you. And let's say hello to Abdallah. Abdallah, how are you?
And how are you, Mr. Geoff?
Please call me Geoff. Please call me Geoff. Abdallah,
Okay.
please introduce yourself. And could you answer one of our questions? Or if the questions are difficult, you can share something else with us. But please go ahead. Abdallah, if you...
Yes.
Thank you.
I am Abdullah from Egypt.
And would it be possible for you to answer one of our questions? Have you ever been promoted? Or has anyone you know been promoted? Okay. Have you ever won an award? Has someone you know ever been given an award? Has your house ever been broken into?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to think. Let me see. No. Okay. I can't think of a question for you. Thank you. I'm going to move on. If you can think of an answer, please type it into the chat box. I'm waiting for everyone to share their ideas and comments in the chat box, please. And so I have Abdallah Maliki. Hello. Abdallah Maliki, are you there? I can see your picture.
Hello.
Excellent. Please introduce yourself, and if you can answer one of my questions, that would be great.
Okay, I'm Abdullah Maliki, and I'm from Saudi Arabia. And I want to talk to you about what you talk about the grammar. I don't understand.
Yeah, well, certainly we're going to. I hope that you'll understand the concept better at the end of the lesson. But right now, just I'm asking everyone to be patient and to just focus on trying to understand. That's always more important than the grammar. The passive voice is something that's very common in English. And so the 3 questions that I've asked are in the passive voice. So have you ever been promoted? Have you ever been given an award? Has your house or car ever been broken into? And you can talk about yourself or someone else. Abdallah, are you there? Okay, I'm sorry, Abdallah, I don't hear from you. I hope that you're feeling comfortable to participate in the class, and I'm here to help everybody. I'll help you word by word. Allah, are you there? Allah, are you there? Okay, I'm not hearing anything from Allah. I'm going to go to Xiang. Xiang, are you there?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yes, hi. Please introduce yourself, Xiang. Welcome to my class. Thank you for participating. And could you answer one of the 3 questions that we have?
Okay, my name Giang. I'm from Vietnam. Yes, I want to answer your question.
Thank you.
I used to be promoted by employer.
Okay, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please?
Okay, can I try on the chat box?
Well, please, yes. But could you just repeat your last sentence, please?
Yes, okay.
Yes.
I used to be promoted by employer.
Ah, okay. So you have been promoted by your employer.
Okay, I think I wrong. Can you
Yes,
can
okay.
you
No,
fix can
no, but
you
first
fix
of all,
my
yes, okay. Now, what is your job? What do you do?
I'm engineer.
Okay. And which company do you work with?
And consulting company.
Okay, congratulations. Thank you. And
Okay.
congratulations on your promotion. And I
Yes,
put
thank
the
you.
answer, I have been promoted, in the chat box. So, Hamdi, hello, are you there?
Yes.
Great. Please introduce yourself, and you can start with a personal comment, or if you would like to answer one of the questions.
Yeah. My name is Hamdi. I'm from Egypt, and I promoted before 2 years to be a senior in my job.
Okay, so you were promoted 2
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Excellent. And have you enjoyed your new position?
Yeah. It is good, but it's more stressful.
Yes. Okay. And but things have been going well.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. It's going good.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. The
Welcome.
participation from the students is 100% of my classes, and so I put the comment in the box, I was promoted 2 years ago. So your employer promoted you. That's active, but you can say that you were promoted, your exact words, I was promoted 2 years ago. That's the idea of the passive voice in English.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you very much.
Igor,
Yes, hello.
thank you. Please introduce yourself and a personal comment, or if you can answer one of the questions.
My name is Igor. I'm from Moldova.
Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Has your house ever been broken into by a thief?
Yes.
No, my house
Ah,
has never been broken by a thief.
has never been broken into.
Into
Yeah.
by a thief.
Yes. Now I'm going to put the verb there. The verb is a phrasal verb. It acts as one verb, but it's actually 2 words. To break into. And so, great. So, excellent. Where do you live?
In Moldova.
Okay. And
Do you know this country?
Actually, I'm sorry. I know very little information about it.
It's near Romania and Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
Between
and so
Romania and
it's,
Ukraine.
You live in a safe area where there is very little crime?
Yes, I live in a safe area. but in all Moldova is safer. Here is not big this problem about crime.
Oh, good. So your house has never been broken into.
Yes.
Excellent. Good luck with that. I hope.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. And Ismail, hello. Welcome to the class. Please introduce yourself. Ismail, we don't hear you. You may need to turn on your microphone. As everyone joins the class, their microphone is muted automatically. You need to click on the icon, the picture of the microphone that's on the screen. Ismail, Sami? Okay, I'm sorry, I don't hear from you, so I'm going to move on to Samir. Oh, yes, hello? No, sorry, it was someone else, Sami. Sorry, I'm going to talk to Samir.
Hello.
Hello, please, welcome.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm Samir from Syria, Damascus.
Great.
Yes. I will answer if I have been promoted. I have been promoted in my first company. After my graduation, I worked with the company. I have been promoted many times when I was working with them. Yes.
Excellent. Great.
Okay.
And were all of those good experiences? Was it good to be promoted?
Yeah, of course. It's encouraging. It's encouraging in your.
Excellent. That's a great phrase. Sorry, Hamdi, I'm just going to mute your microphone, picking up some sound. Thank you so much. Excellent. Welcome. And Sami, hello. Are you there?
Yes, I am here first. Hi, how are you, Geoff?
I'm fine, thank you.
Glad to see you. Sami, Palestine. I have been promoted 2 times for a year, and that's good. But I
Sorry, your sound is a little broken, Sami. You have been promoted twice?
Yes. Do you hear me?
Yes, we hear you now.
2 times.
Yeah, it's like there's a loose connection with your microphone, Sami. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to the next part of the class. I hope that helps you with the introduction, and I'll use the screen share again. So if you can move to that, and I'll move down. And now during this class, we are also going to be making positive statements, negative statements, and questions. And so those are important in English. And Abdallah, I'm going to mute your microphone. I'm picking up some sound. Just if I could ask everyone, please, to keep their microphones muted until it's your turn. And then the grammar in English is different, and depending on some languages, it's very challenging to make positive statements, negative statements, and questions. And just let me go to my document here. And then when we're talking about the passive voice, we're going to be talking about the old or original subject. We're going to be talking about the new subject, the subject that we want to focus on. We're going to be talking about the verb tense that is completed with the verb to be. And we're going to be talking about the main verb, the real verb of the sentence. The main verb is in the form of the past participle. So let's get started with this first expression. So this sentence is simple past tense, and it's in the active voice. The mechanic fixed the bus. And so, first of all, could I get all of you to please type into the Verbling chat box the negative form of this sentence and how to express this sentence as a question. And while you're typing those ideas into the chat box, I would like to say hello to Allah. Allah, are you there? Sorry, your volume is very low, Allah.
Hello. Yes, hi.
Yeah, if you can turn up your volume, that would be good. And I'm watching the Verbling chat box. And first of all, I would like to see some negative versions of that sentence. And that idea, the mechanic fixed the bus. Oh, I see something excellent. The mechanic did not fix the bus. Fantastic. That's the negative version. Thank you. How about the question? And again, if you can type into the Verbling chat box, I'm sorry, Geoff, I do not understand. That is fine as well. I'm looking for as much participation as possible. And we are using the Verbling chat box. We are not using the Google chat box. And so what did the mechanic fix? Yes, okay. All right, that's a possible version. And now we only have a little bit of participation. So I'm going to move down to show the mechanic didn't fix the bus. So the mechanic fixed the bus, the mechanic didn't fix the bus, and did the mechanic fix the bus? Okay.
I write correct in the chat.
Fantastic.
I was first.
All right, excellent. Now, which chat box are you using? Okay, I see. Some people. Yes.
Last Igor.
Okay, now what? We have Louis, we have Zhang, and we have Samir. Now you're using the group chat box with Google. So what you need to do, please, is click on the Verbling chat box, which is blue, and it has Verbling at the top. So I need everyone to please post their ideas in the Verbling chat box. Okay, so let me see if I can put these ideas together on the same screen. And this is one of the challenges. This is something that many of my students find challenging, is to use the grammar in English to make positive statements, to make negative statements, and to make questions. Okay, so the mechanic fixed the bus, the mechanic didn't fix the bus, and did the mechanic fix the bus? Now, in this situation, we would like to use the passive voice because we all know that the mechanic is fixing the bus. That's not important. What we want to focus on is if the bus works, can we drive the bus? That's what's most important. So can someone, please, I'm here to help you and I'm encouraging you. This is a safe place to make mistakes. So if you can try to express any of those ideas, but we could maybe perhaps start with the positive sentence. If we could express that idea in the passive voice. Is there someone who would like to try?
I like.
Yes, okay, please go ahead. Awesome.
The bus was fixed by the mechanic.
Excellent. And the pronunciation is fixed. The ED is pronounced as a T. Awesome. Thank you. And so how about expressing the negative sentence in the passive?
The bus was fixed by mechanic.
Okay, now that's awesome. Now there, Ahmad, we have an answer. Ahmad, could you read your answer, please?
Okay. The bus wasn't fixed.
Yes. Okay, so you're saying the bus wasn't fixed. We can't drive the bus. And how about the question? Can you express the question as the passive voice? And I'm picking up some background noise, so if people could please mute their microphone. Hey, Ahmad, could you go ahead with your question, please?
Okay. Was the bus fixed?
Yeah, was the bus fixed? Okay, simple past tense, and you have the two options in English. You have the active, and you have number one, the bus was fixed. Hooray! We know it was fixed by the mechanic, but that was excellent to add that in. The bus was fixed by the mechanic. Let's move on. The bus was not fixed, or the bus wasn't fixed, and because the passive voice uses the verb to be, the verb to be has different grammar rules. We create the negative with not. And then the question that we all want to know is, was the bus fixed? All right, congratulations. Thank you so much, everybody. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of those statements and I'm going to put them in the Verbling chat box. And then this way you will be able to copy and paste them and translate them and take a look at them. All right, so let's move on to my next example. And how are we doing? We have lots of time to work on this. So let's keep going. If everyone can be patient and just focus on understanding first. Let's take an example that's the simple present tense. This is the idea here. Okay, oops. Native speakers teach all of the classes. So here on Verbling, native speakers teach all of the English classes. So first of all, can we practice expressing that idea in a negative form and in as a question? And I'm just looking, yes, please go ahead, Ala.
Okay, native speakers don't teach all of the classes.
Excellent.
Or do native speakers teach all of the classes?
Great. Yes. So let's take a look at those. I'm switching back and forth between the Google Hangout. Native speakers do not teach all of the classes. Native speakers don't teach all of the classes. And do native speakers teach all of the classes? Okay, so this is an example of how we make positive statements in simple present tense, which is not simple. It's not easy. This is an example of how we make negative statements in simple present tense, active form, and how we make questions. Okay, so now it's time for everyone to participate. So can someone please type in to the Verbling chat box, and I'm still receiving some chats in the other chat box. So please, if you can look for the button on the Google Hangout screen and click on Verbling classes. And I just need, Hamdi, I'm going to mute your microphone, so we're picking up some noise from there. Very important that everybody keeps their microphone muted, please. And so I'm waiting to see some examples, and everyone can participate, please. And don't be afraid of making mistakes. Can you put in some ideas about how these statements can be expressed in the passive voice? What we're going to do is we're going to change from the original statement, the original the original subject, and we're going to focus on the classes. That's what we want to focus on. We want to talk about the classes. So we're not going to eliminate the native speakers. So all of the classes now are taught by native speakers. Now, excellent. Now, what we need is all of the classes. Now, in this case, what we need is are taught. The teached is past tense, so what we need is T-A-U-G-H-T, which is the past participle of the verb to teach. So thank you, Igor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do we have some other ideas? And I'm still receiving lots of chats. I'm going to put into the other chat box, please change to the Verbling chat box. Do people see that? Please change to the Verbling chat box, everybody. The icon on my screen is a blue box with a V in it, and it says Verbling classes. You need to click on that link. Now, do we have any other examples? All of the classes are taught by native speakers, right? Now, some of these questions, this question is a little tricky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to the some of the answers here that I have. And my answers are not, so I have all of the all of the classes are taught by native speakers. That's a good idea for using the passive voice. The second idea, not all of the classes are taught by native speakers. That's a little tricky. And another idea, none of the classes are taught by native speakers. So you have two ideas, not 100% of the classes, or none of the classes, depending on what you want to say. And then the final idea is the question. So if you are registering for a class in an institute, what might you ask? What's the question? If you want to know if all of the classes are taught by native speakers. Can someone share that? You can turn on your microphone and try to tell me the answer, or put the message. Yes, go ahead, Ala.
Are all the classes being taught by native speakers?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And this is simple present tense, but in the active or passive form. And so the example that I have is this one. I'll scroll down so that you can see it. This is the question that I would ask. Are all of the classes taught by native speakers? That is the same verb tense. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this. Highlight all of those options, and I'm going to paste them into the Verbling chat box so people can take a look at them. And maybe I'm going to ask everyone, I'm going to turn off the screen share for a second. Hello, everyone. So does anybody have any questions? Please turn on your microphone and let me know if you have any questions. Do you find this confusing? Do you need some help? Please, you are welcome to turn on your microphones and let me know. And so, no comments. So, okay. Ala, you have your microphone turned on. Do you have a comment? Yes, please, go ahead.
Maybe I'll just ask for everybody. Maybe they want to know what is the combination of these sentences when we ask with the present or the past, or I mean, how do we use the are plus the verb in past, or how do we use the did plus the verb in present?
Yes, okay, thank you. And Hamdi, did you have a comment?
Yes, please.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Could you please explain how to form the passive?
Okay, great, thank you. All right, so let me go back. Thank you so much. Let me go back to the document, and I'll scroll to the top. Now, and I'll put this on screen share, sorry, so that you can see it. Now that should be there. Great. Okay, please let me take a look at our first examples. So the first situation, has your employer ever promoted you? Okay, now this is present perfect, and so you have in yellow, you have the original subject. This is the doer or the actor of the verb. Then you are the object. You are promoted by your employer. So in the second example, you in green, you are the new subject. The focus of the sentence is on you and what has happened to you. And so let me highlight have, and we're picking up some noise from somebody. And Ahmad, I'm going to mute your microphone just so that we eliminate that extra noise. And so in the passive voice, the combination is you as the new subject, that's green. You can see that I'm highlighting that. And then the verb tense, have ever been. Now this is the verb tense, present perfect. Okay, and actually what I'll do is I'll eliminate ever, although that is part of the phrase that we're using. Have been. And then the next point, the next part, is the actual main verb of the sentence, and that is promoted. And in this case, it's in the past participle form. Now let me go ahead. I think the best way to teach grammar is to show examples. So let's take a look at our next question. Has a thief in yellow, this is the object, or sorry, this is the subject. I'm sorry, this is the subject of the sentence. Okay, to break into, okay, broken into is the verb. That is the main verb. Okay, and this verb tense is present perfect. A thief has broken into your house. All right. Now, what we want to do in the passive form is eliminate the thief or put the focus on your house, because that's more important. It's not something that's right or wrong, it's changing the focus of the sentence. And so the new subject, the new focus of the sentence in green is your house. We have has and been. This is the verb tense with the verb to be. And then we have broken into, which is the main verb as the past participle. All right? And let me go on to the third example. I'm going to, these are these two examples. This first example is active. Okay? Has anyone you know ever won an award? Now that is an active sentence because the person that you know anyone you know is the subject. This is one of your friends or family, someone that you know. This is the subject. Have they won? This is the verb, the main verb in past tense. Well, no, I'm sorry. In this case, it is the past participle. Okay? Now, in the passive form, has anyone you know been given? So we have the same person, someone you know. Have they been given? Given is the main verb in the past participle. Have they been given an award? So if you can see the difference, one is active. In the first sentence, they win the award. In the second sentence, they are given the award. And that's the idea between active and passive. So we're looking at the old original subject, the new subject that we want to focus on, the verb tense that uses the verb to be, and then the main form of the verb, the main verb, the most important verb in the sentence, as the past participle. All right, so let me go on to example 3, and let's just keep going with another example, and I'm hoping that if I can show you 2 or 3 more examples, your understanding will be better. So this is the next sentence. So someone painted the room. Okay? And so can someone please give me the idea expressed as a negative sentence and the same idea expressed as a question, because we're also practicing that. And please feel free to practice. And yes, yes.
Okay.
Please give me the document. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't send the document, but I have been copying and pasting the questions into the Verbling chat box. Aha! Someone didn't paint the room. Excellent. Thank you, Ahmad.
Okay. Did someone paint the room?
Okay. Did someone paint the room? Excellent. Okay, and that's the idea, to express that similar idea. Now, I have made a couple of other changes. I would say that no one painted the room, or nobody painted the room. And I would maybe say, did anyone paint the room?
Or who painted the room?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now, I mean, there are millions of examples of expressing this. But generally, these are the ideas in English on how to express negative statements and questions. And the grammar is a little different. So if you can take a look at these 3 examples, and just first of all, do you understand them? That's what's most important, because we're communicating the idea that a room was painted or a room was not painted. Okay. Who was painting, maybe? Who was painting the room? Okay. Thank you, Jiang. Now, Jiang gets extra points. So now what I'm looking for here are these ideas expressed in the passive voice. Do we have any ideas?
Yes. Maybe I think the room. No one.
Excellent.
No one was painted the room.
Okay. Now, if you're using that, no one was painting the room is an excellent statement. Now, this is active, though. So in that sentence, the person was or was not painting the room. So what we want to do is we want to eliminate someone, no one, and anyone. So let's eliminate that, because that's not providing us any information anyways. What we want to do is we want to put the focus on the room. That's the new subject. That's what we want to focus on.
Okay.
I know how. The room was painted by someone.
Excellent. Okay. The room was painted. Fantastic. Okay. And sorry, I'm going to put the screen share back up. So was that idea put into the chat box?
Yeah, I
okay.
did.
I'm going to scroll down and show you the first answer that I have. The room was painted.
But someone, we don't say someone in this phrase.
No, but that was wonderful. Thank you. That option is, your option is 100% correct. The room was painted by someone.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. Can you see that? All right.
Yes.
Now that makes it sound like it was a little bit of a surprise. Like, who painted the room? Wow, the room was painted by someone. Do we have any other ideas? Was the room painted? Fantastic. And, well, the room wasn't painted. Excellent. Okay, that's another expression. Now, I love all of these ideas. I would love to see the Verbling chat box filled with options. You don't have to follow the rules exactly. And so don't be afraid. How many cute animals? Maybe they were painted with cute animals on the walls. And so then the next idea that I've got here is the room was not painted. So it needs to be painted. And then the room wasn't painted, using that common contraction. And then was the room painted? And that's the idea, that this is the practice that I want to share with you. And I'm going to copy this all, and I'm going to put it in the Verbling chat box. Here it is, and you can take a look at it. Again, please try to read it and understand it, and then with practice, you will maybe get used to using the passive voice. Let's move on to the next example, if that's okay. Is there anyone that wants to say anything? Okay, let's go ahead, please. I'm going to scroll down and take a look at the next example. Because I think, again, my philosophy for teaching grammar is to try and show as many realistic examples as possible. And so, present continuous tense. Okay, so somebody is repairing my laptop right now. Okay, and so can we express that same idea in the negative form and in the question? Because making negative statements in English, the grammar is challenging.
I know how.
Making questions. Please.
Nobody is repairing my laptop. No?
Yes.
It's correct.
See, you changed somebody to nobody, and that's exactly what I wanted to get across. If no one, if it's not happening, then nobody. Okay. Now in this case, now this is a very good example. So nobody is negative. So we say nobody is. And sorry, I'm just going to ask people to mute their microphones.
Question.
Nobody is repairing I'm going to scroll down so that I can show that answer. Ala, please go ahead.
Yeah. We can ask with who is repairing my laptop right now?
Absolutely. So you're in the business. You're at the place. Oops, sorry. You're at the place where your computer is being repaired. Oops. And so, and so what you're saying is, I want to know who is repairing my laptop right now. Okay. Any other examples? I'm looking for some other examples in the chat box. Everybody has a chance to participate. Just if I can get everyone to keep their microphone muted, but you are allowed to interrupt. Please turn on your microphone and speak to me if you have something to say. There are no rules in my classroom. Okay, I'm going to scroll down so that we can take a look at the other examples. Is anybody repairing my laptop right now? I thought as a native speaker that sounded good. That was maybe the best way to ask the question. Hey, is anybody repairing my laptop right now? Now, I'm going to copy and paste these ideas. Now, can we switch this to the passive voice? So, somebody, nobody, anybody, that does not provide us with any information. So let's eliminate all of those words. And let's focus on what's more important, which is your laptop.
Yeah.
Aha! Okay, now, Sammy, thank you. Thank you. It's very close.
I have one question.
Yes, please, go ahead. Thank you for your question.
Yes, this can have a passive voice.
Right. So these, the examples that are on the screen, number 4, all of those sentences are active. Somebody is repairing your laptop. That is active. Okay,
Yes.
now Sammy's idea in the Verbling chat box is getting close because he has changed the focus of the sentence to his computer. We want to eliminate somebody, nobody, and anybody. Let's eliminate those words. We don't need them. They don't provide any information. My laptop is being repaired right now. Excellent. That's the idea. My laptop is being repaired right now. And this is maybe, maybe somebody is, you are explaining why you do not have your laptop. This is why you're using the passive voice. You're explaining why you do not have your laptop because my laptop is being repaired right now. Do we have another example?
Or we can make a negative statement with the...
Yeah, please go ahead. I love any and all comments and participation.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can say, let's take Sammy. Okay, Sammy is not repairing my laptop right now.
Yes. Now that is active because Sammy is not repairing your laptop.
Or we can say my laptop is being repaired by Sammy, for example.
Absolutely. Or we can just simply say my laptop is being repaired. My laptop is not being repaired by anybody. Yeah, and usually in English we eliminate by anybody. So my laptop is not being, my laptop is not being repaired. Do we have some other ideas? How about the question? If you go into a business and you want to ask,
is my laptop repaired?
Again, please. Thank you so much. Again, please.
Is my laptop repaired?
Okay. So that's a possible question. Is it repaired?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I take it now? Now this is. I'm going to scroll down and show the ideas. So here's idea number 1. My laptop is being repaired right now. Okay. Question number 2, or idea number 2, my laptop is not being repaired right now. You can use the contraction isn't. My laptop isn't being repaired right now. And then the third example, if I went into a store, I would say, hello, I want to know, is my laptop being repaired right now? Okay. Or has my laptop been repaired yet? Oops, I'm back again. All right, now I'm going to copy and paste these ideas, and I want to paste some of those other ideas into the chat box, because all of your answers sound great. All of your answers sound great. And so I'm flipping back and forth. I'm going to paste my ideas in there. And then, so a great question is, has my laptop, make sure that I type this in, has my laptop been repaired? And I would put at the end, yet. Has it been repaired yet? Has my laptop been repaired yet? This is a question. Allah, do you have a question?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So let's move on. And do we have time? Yes, I think we have time for one more example. And I hope that people are finding this helpful and not confusing. Oh, okay, here's number 5. This is a very ordinary statement in English using the present perfect. So the sales representative has finished the report. This is active. Okay, so can I see some ideas, please? And again, I love all mistakes. And I'll just ask, has my homework been finished yet? That's good. But who is doing your homework for you?
Sammy is doing her homework.
In
All
passive,
right.
in passive form will be the report has is finished by the sales representative.
Oh, okay. Now, I love your participation. Thank you. It's very close. Your sentence is very close. What we need to do is we need to add the verb to be. The passive voice always uses the verb to be.
Yeah.
The report has been finished.
Excellent. Excellent. That is the passive voice. Excellent. And then often in English, everyone knows that the sales representative is the person. So then we say the report has been finished. Okay? Or the negative form. The sales representative has not finished the report. The sales representative hasn't. That is the contraction that I would use as a native speaker. Now, can you express these two ideas in the passive voice? The report has been finished. The report hasn't been finished.
Yeah.
Please, could you repeat that?
The report.
The report has not been finished.
Excellent. That's a problem,
Yes,
right?
it has been finished by someone.
Yeah. And you understand that maybe we don't want to criticize the sales representative. And so we eliminate the sales representative and we focus on the report because we don't want to say anything negative about the sales representative. So we don't mention them. We just say that, the report has not been finished. Do you understand? Yeah, okay. And then somebody's...
Excuse me?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we are using passive in a formal language.
Sure. Yes? Right? There are all kinds of reasons why we use the passive voice. Sometimes we want to focus on part of the sentence that is more important, like the example about the classes. All of the classes. We want to focus on that because of advertising. And in this situation, we just want to maybe shorten the sentence and cut out unnecessary information. Or we maybe want to protect someone, like the sales representative. We don't want to say anything critical about them. And then how about the question? Does someone have an example of how you would express this idea as a question?
Who has finished the report?
Excellent. Okay, I like that question. So who has finished the report? That's a possibility.
Has the report been finished?
Ah, okay. All right.
Hey.
Or the active question, has the sales representative
finished?
The sales representative. Excellent. Please go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. So we're out of time. And so what I want to do is quickly scroll down, of course, and show this. So has the sales representative finished the report? The report has been finished. The report has not been finished. The report hasn't been finished. And then has the report been finished? Which maybe is the most important question of all. So I'm going to highlight this. I am going to copy and paste it into the Verbling chat box, and then I am going to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you so much for your participation. It means so much to me, and I will see you soon. I hope that I have helped you. Please contact verbling.com directly with feedback, or you can find me on Google+. You can send me an email at explorationenglish@gmail.com, or you can be my friend on Facebook, Geoff Watson, Exploration English. But thanks to verbling.com. Please send them all of your feedback. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you so much. Welcome back, my teacher.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to end the broadcast now and sign out. All the best.